A Fano commander narrowly escaped when security forces launched an operation to arrest him. Reportedly, other Fano commanders supported him, but who disclosed the location of this Fano commander? Secondly, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi is set to visit Ethiopia next week. Question is, what is the agenda of this visit? Is it linked to Indian relations with a country which is an arch rival against Ethiopia? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for watching. Firstly, Narendra Modi, Indian Prime Minister, is due to visit Ethiopia on the 16th of December. Reportedly, he will arrive in Addis Ababa. A 2-day visit is being confirmed by Ethiopian Foreign Ministry officials. And for the last 3 to 4 days, Ethiopian state media has been giving coverage to this visit as if a high-profile event is going to be organized in Addis Ababa. No one is covering the visit of Isas Afwerki, a Eritrean president who arrived in Saudi Arabia. What is the agenda of Narendra Modi's visit of Ethiopia? Uh, well, 2 points I want to make and I want to share with you. Firstly, India has been keen to expand its global presence. India sees itself as a competitor to China. China is way ahead of India, but India and China fought wars too, by the way, in the past. India and Pakistan fought wars too. That is why Pakistan and China are allies. Chinese have global presence. Indians want to counter Chinese presence, especially on Indian Ocean. That is why India a few weeks ago conducted joint naval drills involving several countries to counter Chinese naval influence on the seas around India. So this is one of the reasons behind this visit. Secondly, Egypt and Pakistan have been getting closer. They have long ties, historical ties. And Egyptian Foreign Minister Badr Abdullateh met with the Pakistani ministers recently. The two have agreed on strengthening economic ties and defense ties. So, if Pakistan and Egypt form strong ties, obviously it makes sense that Ethiopia will try to engage India. Secondly, viewers, a Fano commander narrowly escaped when military launched an operation against Fano. A targeted operation was launched to arrest this Fano commander. Who is this Fano commander? Where was the operation launched? Which other Fano commanders supported the Fano commander who narrowly escaped? Well, you know that Masri Shah, Gujjam Fano commander, has surrendered, and after that we have been hearing rumors. The next man who will surrender will be Colonel Fantahun Mohabba. Colonel surrender could not be confirmed. Colonel did have some grievances against other Fano commanders, but Darsan, Barhane, Mekatao became involved. They engaged Colonel Fantahun Mohabba, and Colonel dropped the idea of laying down arms. And some statements are being attributed to Colonel Fantahun that he is going to continue fighting alongside other foreign commanders. But Colonel, does have some concerns. Colonel wants to, Colonel's fighters have joined AFNF. Colonel is part of AFPO. but Colonel has lost a large number of his fighters. Reportedly, a special team was sent by the military to arrest Colonel Fantahun Mohaba. Information was leaked about Colonel's location by some Fano fighters. Masri Shah's surrender has definitely created some splits in Fano, and people say that from inside, information was leaked about Colonel's whereabouts. And pro-Fano sources are naming 5 men. They say that 5 Fano fighters, they actually disclosed Colonel Fantahun's location. So military sent units. Colonel fought back and he received support from 2 other Fano commanders. Darsan Burhane and Makatao sent their fighters. Darsan is from Amhara Fano National Force. Makatao is from Amhara Fano People's Organization. So the two sent their fighters to support Colonel Fantahun's fighters in Wollo. And the colonel managed to escape reportedly. The Fano fighters who disclosed Colonel's location, they have surrendered. They have laid down arms reportedly. Pro-Fano sources say that the 5 men who are being shown by government who have surrendered are actually those 5 men who disclosed the location of Fantahun. Which 5 men? Iyaso Abira, head of Fano political wing, AFPO, I think. Girma Ijigayeho, head of social affairs wing. Fraser Ashato, head of information and security wing. Tisfaye is head of resource development. Pantao is head of treasury. These 5 men have been shown by Ethiopian state media. The Ethiopian state media claim these 5 Fano fighters have surrendered and they were working in senior positions, working in mid-level positions in Fano. Pro-Fano sources say that these people are actually traitors. They planned, they conspired with ENDF to get Fantahun arrested. We don't know, but Colonel so far is part of Fano, and these 5 men have surrendered. Ethiopian state media, Ethiopian military on daily basis are sharing pictures and videos of Fano who are surrendering. Their interviews are being broadcast. Last night, military claimed that 33 Fano fighters surrendered in East Gojam zone of the Amhara region. In central Gondar too, several surrendered. 3 days ago, PP-backed, military-backed activists leaked a phone call between 2 Fano commanders, Tishome Ebebao and Haftamo Mulao, and the two were talking about surrendering to security forces. Later, but Tishome Ebebao appeared, he said that the call was fake. He had no plans to surrender and he was fighting alongside Fano fighters against the security forces. So it means that propaganda war is ongoing. Government wants to create an impression that Fano fighters are surrendering, that Fano organizations are being disbanded, that Masri Shah's surrender is causing serious damage. Pro-Fano sources are countering it by spreading counter-propaganda. They claim that hundreds of ENDF soldiers are being killed in operations by Fano. So both sides is resorting to propaganda, but PP side is resorting to more propaganda these days to show as if Masri Shah's surrender has led to serious damage for Fano fighters, but not confirmed so far. Thanks for watching.